Today we are closing our chapter on North Wales and this beautiful little cottage that we got to stay in, but we are opening a new chapter and we're headed to South Wales. We have just driven 2 hours through the gorgeous hillsides and mountains of Wales. We are now in mid-Wales. We're at the Devil's Bridge Falls. This was one of the top places I wanted to come and see just because the bridge here is so unique, or should I say bridges. They are stacked one on top of another. I think there's some more information in this guidebook when we get there. I'll give you the years if I can remember them. We are going down nearly 700 stairs up and back to the bottom to see some of the waterfalls, and then we'll head across the street to see the other waterfalls. It's stunning here. It's a gorgeous day. Sunny, super warm for Wales, I guess. It's almost, 60 degrees. Perfect hiking weather. So we're gonna go see some waterfalls. This is the Devil's Bridge area. The bottom bridge has a legend attached to it that an old lady lost her cow on the other side of the gorge. The devil appeared, offered to build her a bridge in exchange for the first soul to cross it, hoping that it would be her. She outwitted him and sent the cow instead, and that's the legend of how the bridge was built, but it was more likely monks that built the bridge. I don't have a year for that one. The middle one, if you look really closely, you might be able to see the black iron railings. That one was built approximately 1708 to replace the first. And then on top of that is the modern one that went in the 70s. And so they're stacked, boom, 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 one right on top of the other. We got our first glimpse of the first waterfall. It looks like there's platforms over there, so I think we're gonna wind our way around and then get much, much closer.
So far, this is a great setup. You kind of get to see the waterfall at top, and then you slowly start going down and getting closer and closer and getting a better and better view of the waterfall.
like we've hit the stairs in earnest now. We don't really know how to capture how steep these stairs are, but my word, they are steep. Steep, steep.
Lydia's gonna get mad at me for doing this, but these stairs are super steep. Thank goodness for these handrails. Ugh. I mean, these are ridiculous. I think my favorite part about these are these guys here, because they're basically on this side after 10 steps and on that side after 10 steps, and really what they're there for is if you fall, they stop you, hopefully. It will hurt when they stop you, but you may die on the way down. So, you know, glad they're there.
We've made it to the bottom. Can't even really quite see the top.
We've been on a couple different waterfall hikes in a couple of different countries now, and most of the time the ones that we've been on, you can't get as up close and personal as you can with this one. Most of the time you're just like across the ravine looking at it from afar, but this one you can get right on top of it and it's really cool.
This is what Billy means by being up close and right next to these falls. It's incredible to get to see it from a distance and then be right on it. We are currently at the halfway point of our ascent. I think this is the last of this waterfall that we're really going to get to see. It's gorgeous.
This is gonna take us a minute because every time we get up a new flight of stairs, there's more waterfalls and they're even more beautiful than they were before. So we keep stopping and taking pictures. There is a lot of stairs here though.
They say this hike should take you about 45 minutes. It's been about an hour and 15 for us so far. It's just so pretty.
It's just so pretty.
That is us done for this side of the road. You can also go on the Punch Bowl hike on the other side of the highway, or not highway.
The highway.
Small road through the town. We've already paid for that. I think that's where we get the better view of the Devil's Bridge. So we're gonna go do that, which they say should only take 20 minutes, which means we'll be done in an hour. Approximately 695 stairs later, we're done with this side. The dates that I had perchance are wrong. I'm not sure. These say differently. The original one, 11th century, this one, 1753, and this one in 1901. Very different dates from what I had earlier. But essentially, you can go 11th century, 1700s, 1900s. We are now on the punch bowl side. You can see behind me up the way is the turnstiles to come in. They only accept pound coins there, but when you pay across the street to go on the whole thing, you can pay with your credit card then for this side, and then when you're done, they give you a little stamped piece of paper, and then they just open the gate and let you in on this side. That's what we did because we've run out of actual coin money. This is also kind of like a one-way thing, so I think it takes you down to the falls, and then you get a really good shot of the bridges. Hopefully. I don't know. What else do I say?
Okay.
What else do I say? Okay, bye. We have climbed all the steps, seen all the waterfalls and all the bridges, and it was spectacular. If you come and you only want to see the Devil's Bridge and the bridges stacked, do the Punch Bowl walk, because you don't really see the bridges from the other one where we saw the first waterfall. You really only get this view from the Punch Bowl side. So definitely do that if you're only interested in seeing the bridges. Also, the walk is not particularly easy. It's a lot of stairs, a lot of uneven ground, a lot of rocks, a lot of roots. So make sure you wear good shoes and that you are ready for that if you go on the long hike. And now it's time for lunch.
She didn't have that same energy when we were walking steps.
We're done with steps and now I can eat cake. And now we have a 2-hour drive to our new Airbnb. We have finally made it to our Airbnb for the night. It took us forever to get up here, it feels like, but it was a gorgeous drive. It's a really tiny place, but we will give you a look around. It's so cute, and they left us fresh milk and eggs and tomatoes and butter in the little fridge. That was a really sweet touch, but we'll give you a look around our tiny little cottage. This is the little living room, the kitchen, the bathroom, the bedroom, and the lovely little sunroom. And there's also this lovely view. Look at this cute little table. We are going to settle in for the night, call it a day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.